Hi everyone, and welcome back to Fully Playable Games. So on today's video, we are back out at the normal Sunday boot fair. So this is the first trip that we're making to the normal Sunday boot fair this year. And yeah, really excited. Obviously, going to reconnect with some old faces, some people that we haven't seen since tail end of last year. And yeah, just generally looking forward to it because we can normally do quite well. I will admit it is challenging here. There's a lot of people sort of vying for sort of reselling and everything like that. So fingers crossed we are able to get some good pickups. But yeah, I will admit, all in all, I'm just excited to be sort of back here and yeah, be back out on normal stomping grounds. What I will say, I don't think I've said it on the channel yet. But obviously we are going to do it. It is going to be a bit different this year with regards to the sort of normal Sunday boot fair. So normally what I would do is I'd do this boot fair and then we'd head over to Lazybones. Well, unfortunately Lazybones has now completely closed. Apparently the area has been redeveloped into houses, which is a bit of a shame. So yeah, we won't be doing that anymore, but fingers crossed we will sort of head down to Gravesend probably sometimes with Nikki, but not too often because I don't tend to pick up a lot at Gravesend. So it's normally sort of if I've got spare time, then we'll head down there. But yeah, for today, obviously the weather isn't great at the moment. It is sort of light rain and everything like that, but looking at the weather apps, it should all clear up by about 6 o'clock, which gives us sort of just over an hour. So fingers crossed we're able to get some good bits, but yeah, we will see. So what I'll do is I'll wait for them to let us up to the top, get parked up, and then yeah, we'll get out and see what we can find. How much you got on that? 30. 30?
Yeah. It works and stuff.
Right, thank you very much. All right, thanks a lot.
17, 15, 14, 13. That one's got it in.
That one's got one.
The ones you keep inside?
It's
all empty, mate. Every single one of them's empty.
We don't want any more pieces.
They're all empty as well?
Yeah.
Just them are okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, I've got 10 platinum. They're only £1 games anyway.
You've got to keep an eye on everything, isn't it?
Net play.
Thank you, man.
That's alright, man.
You. Sorry, mate.
So got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I've got 10 now out of 23.
They've got this, right?
Yeah, they got the discs. I've gone through them. Every other one, the other 13 I had have no discs. 20 quid? Yeah. Don't do it, mate.
No worries.
It's a shame I'd have bought the lot if they'd have been like that.
I don't know where I left my disc. I need to double check. Maybe they're inside the box and if you come back later on. Yeah. I might have the disc inside.
Right, yeah, I'll take Daisy back. Start hounding the new one.
It's well chewed up, that bugger.
These are the ones that are into.
Yeah, they're one. Shame about the condition of that one. What have you got on them?
What have I got on what, sorry?
Both of these. What you want for them?
£10 each, if that's okay.
Oh, was that yours? Sorry, Tom.
Get your hand off my pile. You gotta watch it.
He's worked really hard for that.
A minute ago, that was the empty spot. Sorry.
No, that was
Yeah.
23
Yeah.
a minute ago.
Yeah. So,
Then there's no cases with them. So
but how much for 3 empty boxes, mate?
Do
a tenner for the pair.
They're all empty.
Sorry?
do
Yeah,
10
do
on
you want
both.
to
Yeah,
check?
go for it.
Don't know where my CDs are.
3 empty boxes, £2.
Yeah, let's do that.
And we've got a PS3, one PS3 game there. That's got the disc in it.
That's like
Have you got any more
And
stuff
for-
stashed
for
away
4
anywhere
quid.
that hasn't come out
We've
yet?
got.
that's just, there's no code, it's just a digital code, there's no code.
Just gaming stuff, really.
No,
It would be like,
that's
you won't be able
not
to use it really.
I bet you use it now.
No.
Can't see anything in there. Can't see.
I'll do a £5 for the lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, go on then.
It's a shame with that. That's a good game, that is. Evil Genius. That's PC.
Half-Life 3 coming out. Thought I'd take a punt.
£2 on those, mate.
Is that cases only?
No, one's got game, one's case only.
Got some silly bits there.
I don't know what.
That's cool.
Gears
My
of War.
mum was picking cases.
You got any more gaming by the end of this?
I think they just
Yeah.
set tapes.
Are they?
Yeah, they're all video.
Right.
No.
Oh, you knew it? Oh, right.
You got my change, mate.
Oh, yeah,
Sorry.
Hey, he's got to make his money
Oh,
somehow.
obviously, yeah. Do you want to just take my wallet?
Sorry, how much did you say?
I've got it.
Say the
Thumbnail already.
Case only, though.
Yeah.
Thank you very much for that.
That, I'll buy this. I'll get the disc on one.
The change. Oh no, I'm on change. Sorry.
How much do you need?
How much? You gave me a fiver, right?
I'll give you a £5, yeah. So another £2.
Give me £1. There we go. I'm out of change.
We said £2, mate.
Give me £1. Sorry.
All right, cheers.
Did you give him a £5 note?
Yeah.
All right, give me that £5 note. You can have this tenner. There you go.
There you go. Makes that easy.
Everyone's happy.
750. Carbon.
Yeah, all right, mate. How you doing? Yeah, good.
Didn't see you here last time.
It's first, you know, it's the first time I've actually come this year. First time I've been allowed out to play.
I've still got to sort a few of these bits out, but
No, that's all right, mate.
otherwise, all these games I'm getting right now should be priced.
Yeah.
And then I've got loads more that are like cheaper ones. I know you prefer.
You know me, mate. If it's decent, then
Few things off me, yeah, man. I'll try and be fair. So these are all individual.
cool.
Right, if I've got to just go for a couple of bits, but you're more welcome to go through it. I see you got.
I have just taken a couple of bits out of there, so.
I've got some, I don't know if this sort of thing is, I've got some like sealed original 360 headsets and OG
right.
Xbox ones. This sort of thing. I've got. These are like OG Xbox ones as well. So they're literally brand new sealed.
All right,
Good
that's
for people that
interesting.
like getting onto what's that thing called? What's the thing that everyone's you know, everyone's restarting to play Halo and stuff on the old original Xbox.
Right.
What's that thing called, Sweat? You know the thing where Insignia, is it Insignia? Yeah. Insignia it's called. It's like a new server they've created for the original Xbox.
All right.
And people are getting on there playing all the old games.
All right, fair enough.
That's what I thought, yeah, grab on some
Yeah, so put them back in the safe sec, but yeah, I'll have a look.
Nah, that's alright.
That was bad, that was good. I think I took it for bad. Now, Chad, diversity.
I know you've got a room as well, wouldn't you?
What's that?
I know you've got a room as well, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
This is quite cool as well. Obviously, it doesn't have to be. Actually, that's quite a cool. An old Game Gear, sort of like Game Gear case.
Yeah.
It hasn't got the inserts, unfortunately, but if you look online, man, they sell for a lot of money, weirdly. That's just that it's in the case, but it's like an original, like proper old original Game Gear case.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna have
No, fair enough.
that one, but
Should say it on there, mate. Yeah. All those ones they got original. What's it called? The manuals in there. The case is immaculate. Yeah. Like this GTA like we're looking at. The case is immaculate. It's all got all the original thing. Even the manual's like brand new. It's like proper good condition.
I love the Japanese GameCube stuff.
Yeah, quality, isn't it? It's a shame we don't have the sleeve. But
Yeah, if it had the sleeve, I'd have probably had that off you because I.
I mean, mate, with you anyway, especially I'm happy to offers.
Oh yeah, no, I know. You know me, I like to sort of go through, make my pile, and then.
I've got some cool little bits this time.
Yeah, I would admit you've got some high-end games today, which is really
Yeah,
good.
I don't normally bring as many, but
Yeah.
you know what it is? I'll tell you what it is, mate. It's like, as bad as it is, I just never fucking prepare, mate. They've always had this stuff indoors. Again, I've left 3 times this again indoors, but I just
Yeah.
haven't got. I've just got to go through it all and sort it. And last night or the night before, I said, do you know what? I'm going to start pricing up some of my other stuff. So that's why I did it.
Yeah.
With consoles, but normally I just bring the cheaper games, but
Yeah.
I thought I'll bring a lot more stuff with me this time. This is like Funkos. That's more toys and stuff. I don't know if that sort of stuff interests you at all.
Have a quick look.
Have a little nose through there, mate.
Yeah, cheers, mate. Nice. It's almost as tall as you.
Got it, guys.
I can't remember where I picked that up from. I don't want to put it back in the wrong place. Is that from the end box?
Yeah, if there's no price on it, it'd be in one of these.
Right, that's one. I didn't want to put it in one of the the deal boxes.
Mate, you'll have a price on it if otherwise, so it should be fine. Like I said, I've actually for once come prepared, man. I've organised this time. You alright there? Nah, that's alright. That's alright. She'll go forever, mate. There you go.
Right.
How we doing?
Alright, let's have a look at these.
That's alright, mate. That's 86, 91, 99. What was that? 90?
Yeah, I didn't see the sticker there, 45 on top of that. Let's have a quick look.
It's all completed now.
Ah, it's a different camera though.
To
The box. So the box is for the green one.
oh right.
You got the red camera. Yeah.
No, mate.
I'll leave that. If it was the same,
Yeah, no,
then
no,
yeah, I
no.
probably would have.
80, mate. Yeah.
Darren! Darren!
You do anything on that? Looking them up on eBay, they're going for about 25. Yeah. Thinking with that. What we got? 45 for the lot.
How much would it be? 48. Yeah, go on.
Yeah.
Yep, that's right.
Yeah, I will admit, like that, £8 for Hogwarts Legacy, that's a good price.
Yeah, I don't think that's too bad.
No. There's that. And there's, oh, there you go.
Got the right money as well. Right.
Spot on.
Mate, I'm glad you noticed that about the game. I didn't even go like that, you know that?
No, that's all right. As I say, it's the collector sort of thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
mate, yeah.
So like, obviously, where I'm looking at it boxed.
Is it the right manual for the green one, or does it?
Probably it's probably a universal manual.
Right, okay, yeah. That's a shame. Do you know the killer? I turned down 40 quid for that on Vinted. Should have took it now.
Probably would have had it come back.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
I'll be honest.
Well, I had pictures of it all.
Yeah, oh yeah, I suppose yeah on Vinted you've got all
took
pictures, haven't you?
of it,
So
yeah, I just didn't pay no attention. I took pictures of it, and yeah.
yeah. To be quite honest, you've got different collectors will sort of have
like
different
mine,
standards.
yeah, exactly. They might have. Yeah, exactly.
Whereas like for me, like at the moment, one of my big pushes is boxes.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
So like, all the times that I've gone out and bought just consoles, I'm now going for the boxes for those consoles.
Fair enough.
But yeah, no, it's good to see you again.
Yes, you too,
As I
mate.
say,
When I circle back, I might even have to cut more things out by the time you come back.
Yeah, no probs. I'll catch you in a bit then.
Yes, cheers, pal.
Cheers, mate. Okay, so that is going to wrap up the trip to the boot fair. And yeah, some really surprising pickups there. But we're going to dive straight in with a bundle of games. And I'm not sure whether I've got footage of me getting this or not. But this was from one of the resellers. And yeah, he'd managed to pick up these games while he was at the boot fair. He showed them to me and I basically offered to buy them all off him there and then. So the first one that we've got is Wrestle War on the Sega Mega Drive. And I will admit, these are all Mega Drive games that we got in this bundle. So released in 1991 and developed by Sega, Wrestle War was originally released in arcades in 1989 and was ported to the Sega Mega Drive in 1991 in Japan, Australia and Europe. The original Japanese game cover featured a Hulk Hogan lookalike, but was changed for the international release. The player takes control of Bruce Blade, a rookie wrestler who is trying to win the Sega Wrestling Alliance World Heavyweight Championship belt by defeating 8 different wrestlers, each possessing their own unique wrestling moves. And I have to admit, for a wrestling game, this was actually one of the best ones that I've actually played. So I know I've said time and time again on the channel, I am not a fan of wrestling games. But yeah, this one actually did play really well. And yeah, for a Mega Drive game, the graphics looked really good as well. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying for any minute that I am now good at wrestling games. But yeah, I was really surprised at this. And I will admit, the Japanese version has actually got me a bit interested, so I may look to pick that up at some point. Yeah, with it saying that it has a Hulk Hogan lookalike, and I think I've actually I can put an image on screen now of the box art. So yeah, might be one that I'll look to pick up in the future. And yeah, with this, as I say, I did get all these games in a bundle, so I have sort of split them up into their pricing. So £6.25p were paid. Looking it up online, it goes for £8 at CEX and £12 on eBay. Then next up, we have got a upgrade. So this is Super Thunderblade on the Mega Drive. Now, we do already have a copy of this in the collection, and I actually got it just here because I was checking. The only difference is this one's got the manual, this one doesn't. So, yeah, don't know what I'm going to do with this one yet. Wait and see. Yeah, so released in 1991. This is a Sega-developed rail shooter, and Super Thunderblade sees the player controlling a helicopter as they gun down military vehicles in various different environments. The game utilises a third-person perspective from behind the helicopter, similar to Space Harrier, but the camera changes to a top-down perspective when fighting bosses. The game has 4 stages that you play through, and the game received positive reviews upon release. Ace Magazine rating it 88 out of 100 and listed it as one of the top 5 best games available on the Mega Drive. And yeah, as I said before, this is an amazing game. And when I started the channel, this was one of the games that was top of my list to get hold of for the collection. As I've said, it is an upgrade. So I am going to be replacing the one that we had on the shelf with this because this is now complete in box. So once again, paid £6.25 for that, and looking it up online, couldn't see it listed at CEX for some reason, but it goes for about £14 on eBay. Right, where am I putting everything? Okay, and then the next one, so we've got 2 more Mega Drive games that I got in this bundle. And the next one is Link's Attack Chopper. So released in 1992 by Electronic Arts, this combat flight simulator was originally released for MS-DOS and later ported to the Mega Drive. LHX is an acronym for Light Helicopter Experimental. The player can play any campaign, in any order, facing 5 different complexity levels. And I have to admit, I was really impressed with this game. The graphics had that early polygon style, but if you actually think about it, it was really impressive for the Mega Drive hardware. The only problem is I didn't realise when I was picking it up that it was the Genesis copy. So yeah, I am going to look to try and get hold of a PAL copy when I can. But yeah, as I say, it's a nice one to have in the collection. And the thing is with the Genesis games, so far I haven't actually come across a Genesis game that I can't play on my PAL Mega Drive. So yeah, so far it's not been an issue. And then the final game that we got in this bundle was once again another upgrade, and that is Global Gladiators. So released in 1993 by Virgin Games, this platformer is based on the McDonald's fast food chain and has a strong environmental message. Players control Mick or Mac through 4 worlds. Each world has several sub-stages where the character must collect a certain number of golden arches to advance. They are guided in their quest by Ronald McDonald, who appears at the beginning and end of the game. The characters are armed with Super Soaker type guns that shoot gooey projectiles. And yeah, once again, this was a game that when before I got to play it, I've always been fascinated with. Never got to play it until I picked it up for the collection. And yeah, it's one of those 90s games that has sort of an arcade level of difficulty. But yeah, really, really glad to finally have a complete in-box copy. And as I said, this is an upgrade because we do have another copy, which once again didn't have the manual. So yeah, we've got a couple of upgrades there, which is really good. Once again, £6.25 paid, goes for £12 at CEX and £15 on eBay. And then this next one, it is just a straight double. I did have it in the collection already. Yeah, I just didn't realise. And that was Double Dragon on the Master System. So ended up paying £8 for that. It goes for £10 at CEX, £12.50 on eBay. And yeah, it's okay. The one console that I'm actually going for the full set of Double Dragon games complete in box is on the NES. I mean, the only one that I'm missing now is Double Dragon 2. So yeah, that is one that I'm keeping my eye out for. But to be honest, it goes for about £70 on the NES, and I'm just sort of, it's not one that I'm in a rush to get. And yeah, as and when I can get it for sort of cheap, then I'll pick it up. Right, next we're moving on to all of the disc-based games. So what we got? We've got 2, 4, 5 more games. So not a massive pick-up day today, but even still, I am really happy with the games that we did pick up. So next one that we've got is Crisis Zone on the PS2. And yeah, the reason that I was picking this up is I'm pretty sure it's the last PS2 Time Crisis game that I've been missing. So yeah, I need to look into it a bit more, but I'm going to wait until I've got the room sorted, because at the moment my app is just completely out of date. So released in 2004 by Bandai Namco. This is just like the other games. This is a light gun shooter. And in Crisis Zone, the player controls an elite anti-terrorist special tactics force leader, Claude McGowan. The game uses the same pedal system to reload and hide. However, the player uses a machine gun. The PS2 version comes with more detailed polygons and textures, higher difficulty, re-recorded voice acting, and an additional 3-level mission taking place 6 months after the event of the original game. Unlike the original missions, the additional missions can only be played in linear order. And yeah, as I say, once again, as soon as I saw it, I wanted to grab it because I think it is the only one that we are missing now. So we should have, I think we've got Time Crisis 1 and the follow-on from that, Project Something, on the PS1. And then I'm pretty sure I've got 2 and 3 on the PS2. And then I think I've got Time Crisis 4 on the PS3 as well. So I think I'm going to have a look, go through and actually have a look at sort of whether I've got them all, what ones I'm missing, and then what ones I need to get hold of. So ended up paying £5 for that. Goes for £6 at CEX, £10 on eBay. Then I managed to get hold of a PS4 game, and that was Dragon Ball Z Fighters. Dragon Ball Fighters with a Z. So yeah, God knows. So released in 2018 by Arc System Works. Dragon Ball Fighter Z is a 2.5D fighting game. The game involves the player picking a team of 3 playable characters and a unique assist for each. Fighting AI or human opponents with their own team of 3 characters. The game received positive reviews from critics, with many critics citing the game as one of the best fighting games released on the 8th generation of video game consoles. And I have to admit, I do agree with the reviews, because out of all of the Dragon Ball Z games that I've played, this is the one that I actually enjoyed the most. And yeah, it was one of those ones where I just wanted to just keep the fight going. And I will admit, it looks absolutely amazing and controls really well as well. So yeah, not one that I was expecting to like as much as I did. So paid £6 for that. Looking it up online, it goes for £8 at CEX, £10 on eBay. Then next up, we have got what I believe is one that I was missing. I think I do have this game on another console, and that is Soul Calibur 4. So yeah, as I say, I think I do have Soul Calibur 4 on the 360. But the big difference between them is the Soul Calibur 4 on the 360. And yes, I know that I've got it actually. The Soul Calibur version on the 360 has Yoda on the cover, whereas the PS3 version has Vader. And yeah, obviously this was the one that had Star Wars characters in it. So released in 2008 by Project Soul, Soul Calibur 4 is the 5th entry in the Soul Calibur series, and it marks a significant evolution in gameplay with enhanced graphics and new features. It also includes the introduction of 3 guest characters from the Star Wars franchise: Darth Vader, Yoda, and the Apprentice. Soul Calibur 4 features story, arcade, training, and museum modes. The new mode, a new mode, Tower of Lost Souls, requires players to win battles to gain rewards. And yeah, I have to admit, I absolutely love the Soul Calibur series. I think it's definitely up there. I'd probably say within my top 3. So yeah, really, really glad to have that. And as I say, I think this was one that I was missing, but I'm pretty sure I do have at least one version of every game in the series now. So yeah, really happy to have that one. Ended up picking that one up for £1. It goes for £3.50 at CEX and £7 on eBay. Then we get on to the final 2 games, and I have to say these are absolutely over the moon to have these. So the first one that I'm going to show actually is what I would have, at the beginning of the day, I would have probably have said that this was going to be the top pull of the game, but it isn't. And that is the Silent Hill collection on the PS3. So released in 2012 by Hijinks Studios, Silent Hill HD Collection is a compilation of high-definition remastered ports of Silent Hill 2 and 3. Silent Hill HD Collection was in development for more than 2 years. The development team worked with incomplete source code provided by Konami, as the published source code hadn't been properly archived, resulting in development issues both arising from porting the collection, including those that were originally ported the collection, and included those that original development team had previously encountered. And I think I've said this a couple of times now. I have really had a sort of distant relationship with the Silent Hill games. And that all stems from the first Silent Hill game that I ever played, which was Silent Hill 4 The Room, which actually come with my original Xbox when I picked it up. I think it come with that and Outrun 2. But so, and after playing it, I just couldn't get into it. So I've never really played them. But recently I have picked up a few of the Silent Hill games. I think we picked up one on the 360 off Nicky a couple of months ago, and yeah, when I was playing through that, capturing footage for the video, I actually really enjoyed it, and it's given me a bit of encouragement to actually go back and play some of the other ones. Now, I know the remakes have all been coming out recently, and there are definitely ones that I am going to pick up when I can. But I think for now, really glad to have this one in the collection. And it's not one that I expected to see at a boot fair. The only problem with it is it is an NTSC version. So yeah, it's not a PAL copy, but to be honest, on the PS3, that doesn't really matter. So paid £26 for this. Looking it up online, it goes for £50 at CEX, but that is obviously the PAL copy. And on eBay, the NTSC version goes for about £25. So yeah, no real saving there, but even still, not one that I would have necessarily just picked up had I sort of been scouring eBay or anything like that. But see it out in the wild, definitely picked it up. And then we get on to my top pickup of I don't know how long. So this is a game that I have been after for absolutely ages. It is seen now as a no, I wouldn't say it's an oddity on the PS2, but definitely one that more and more people are talking about at the moment. And I ended up getting just the box and manual, and that is Mr. Mosquito. So yeah, as I say, it was just sort of box and manual, but it is in really good condition. And I was at the boot fair, I was absolutely seething because I thought I'd missed out on it. Because as I got to the table, I saw one of the resellers picking it up. They opened it up, saw there was no disc, put it back down. Then another reseller picked it up, opened it up, put it back down before I could get to it. Then as soon as he put it down, I managed to get hold of it. Said to the guy, "What do you want for it?" And he was like, £1. I'll have it straight off the bat. And they're all like, "But there's no game in it." And I'm like, "Yeah, I know." Because before I'd even left the boot fair, I'd made an eBay order. And that was for the disc. And yeah, as I explained to them, sort of like this is it's a £60 game, both on CEX and eBay, and I will let you know what I've paid for the disc in a minute. So, released in 2002 by Zoom, this is a stealth simulation where the player controls a mosquito named Mr. Mosquito, who has taken up residency in the house of the Yamada family. This serves as the protagonist's food source. The goal of the game is to stock up on blood through the summer so that the mosquito will survive the winter ahead. The player is tasked with sucking blood from specific body parts of the family members without being noticed. If the player is not careful, the human will become stressed and eventually attack. On September 24, the game was re-released on PS4 and PS5 through the PlayStation Network. And yeah, as I say, this is one that it's been on my wish list for absolutely ages. And to basically get it for the price that I did was absolutely amazing. So as I say, originally picked it up just case and manual. And then as soon as I walked away from the stall, I was immediately on my phone on eBay, managed to get hold of sort of disc only for £31.92. So essentially just shy of £33 for Mr. Mosquito. Half price, I am more than happy with that. And yeah, I could not believe it that two resellers left it and didn't think about picking up the disc separately. But as I say, I am more than happy to pick up their scraps. And yeah, that is all of the pickups from the boot fair. So yeah, as I say, there wasn't massive going on there, but I am really, really happy with the bits that we picked up. And what I'm actually going to do in a bit of a different one, actually, I'm going to do a giveaway. Not something I've done in absolutely ages. So what do we do? I've got 3 doubles here. I tell you what, I'm going to start it off probably with the best one out of the pile. I'm going to give away Super Thunderblade. So, in order to win Super Thunderblade, you need to be subscribed to the channel, like the video, hype the video if you're on mobile, and leave me a comment down below. Now, what shall we say? I'll tell you what, let's go simple. FPG Super. Or no, I'll tell you what, let's do it the other way. Let's do Super FPG. And it's got a double meaning. So yeah, leave a comment down below. And what I will do is... I'm trying to work out because my filming is all over the shot at the moment. I will put a comment, put a message down the bottom when I'm going to draw it. So obviously this video comes out on the Tuesday. I'll tell you what we'll do. Video comes out today on the Tuesday. I will close entries on, or I draw a winner on Saturday and then announce it. I'm hoping that I film the next video on Saturday so I can then announce the winner. So yeah, we'll do that. I will I'll draw the winner on Saturday and then announce the winner in next Tuesday's video. So yeah, as I say, if you want to win a copy of Super Thunderblade on the Mega Drive, leave a comment down below, Super FPG, and yeah, I will draw the winner in next week's video. But obviously we do have some extras as well. So what we'll probably do is I'll probably do some more giveaways over the coming weeks. So yeah, make sure you stay tuned for that. But with that said, that is going to wrap up today's video. But before you head off, if you did enjoy the video and you want to enter the competition, don't forget to hit that like button. And if you're watching on mobile, hit that hype button as well. And yeah, if you're not already, smash that subscribe button to be kept up to date when I upload the next giveaway. Because as I say, this is something I'm probably going to start doing a bit more of now because I think I've got a couple more doubles coming up in the future. So yeah, stay tuned to the channel and we'll definitely be doing more giveaways on the channel. So yeah, with that said, thank you so much for watching today. Really hope you enjoyed the video and I'll see you on the next one. All right, bye.